So I'm given a1 equals 3, an equals 3 times an minus 1. So when I substitute, I already have the value of a1. So a2 and I need to find the first 5 terms, which means I need to find a1, a2, a3, a4 and a5. I already know what my a1 is. a2 and okay, so I have the subscript to be 2. So a2 is equal to 3 times a. N value is 2. So it will be 2 minus 1. Okay, you have to understand the difference between a subscript and a number. So wherever you have n, you have to substitute the values of, you have to substitute the corresponding values. So a2 na n value 2. So I have a2 equals 3 times a2 minus 1. Okay, so I'll have 3 times a2 minus 1 in a1. What is my value of a1, which is already given? It is 3. So it will be 3 times 3, which will be 9. So my a2 is 9. Okay. So this is my a2. What is my a3? a3 will be 3 times a3 minus 1. Correct? So it will be 3 times a2, which will be 3 times 9. So it will be 27. So this is my a3. So similarly a4 and 3 times a4 minus 1, n minus 1. So this will be 3 times a3, which will be 3 times a3 and 27. So what will it be? 7 3s are 21, 2 3 2s are 6, 7 8. Okay, and a5 is 3 times a5 minus 1, 3a n minus 1. So 5 minus 1 is 3a4, which is 3 times 81. So this will be 3 1s are 3, 3 8s are 24, 243. Okay. Moving on to question number 12. I already have my value of a1. So adhe madha kanupidikano. So I need a2, which is a2 minus 1 divided by 2. This is the subscript. This is the subscript. So what will this be? a1 divided by 2. So what is my value of a1? It is minus 1 divided by 2. So this is my a2. Similarly, what is my a3? a3 will be a3 minus 1 divided by 3, which will be a2 divided by 3. a2 and it is minus half. So I'll have minus half divided by 3. I can write it like this. So I'll have minus half times 1 by 3. Division and multiplication of math, it will become the reciprocal. So what will I have? Minus 1 by 6. Okay. Then a4 is a4 minus 1 divided by 4. So this will be a3 divided by 4, which will be minus 1 by 6 divided by 4. Correct? So this, when I find the reciprocal, it becomes into 1 by 4. So this will be minus 1 by 24. Similarly, a5, which is a5 minus 1 divided by 5. So this will be a4 divided by 5, which is a4 and minus 1 by 24 divided by 5, which will become the reciprocal. So it will be times 1 by 5. So what will be my final value? Minus 1 divided by 5 4s are 20, 2 5 2s are 10, 11, 12. So minus 1 by 120. Okay. Moving on to the next question. So I already have my value of a1 and a2. So now I need to find what my value of a3 is. So a3 and a3 is a3 minus 1 minus 1. a3 minus 1 and a2 minus 1. What is my value of a2? It is 2. So this will be 2 minus 1, which is 1. So a3 and 1. Similarly, a4 is a4 minus 1 minus 1. This is the subscript and this is the actual number. Okay. So a3 minus 1, which will be, what is a3, which is found out? It is 1. So minus 1, which is 0. So a4 is 0. Similarly, a5 is a5 minus 1 minus 1. So this will be a4 minus 1, which is 0 minus 1 minus 1. Okay. So for all these three questions, they are asking for the corresponding series. So corresponding series na what is my first term? 3. Series na we'll split the numbers with the positive sign, plus sign. Correct? So it will be 3 plus. What is my a2? a2 is 9. So it is 9 plus a3 27 plus a4, which is 81 plus a5, which is 243. So this is how you write the series. So similarly in the question a1 is minus 1. What is my a2? Minus 1 by 2. So plus minus 1 by 2, which will be minus 1 by 2. What is my a3? Minus 1 by 6. a4 is minus 1 by 24. a5 is minus 1 by 120. Sorry, I do not have place. Please manage. 120. And so on. Okay, we are asked to find the first 5 terms. So we are stopping with the first 5 terms. But the series goes on. This is an infinite series. So similarly, what will you have here? A1 is 2, A2 is 2. So you'll have the series to be 2 plus 2. What is my A3? 1. What is my A4? 0. So plus 0. A5 is minus 1 plus and so on. Okay, so the value just continues. Last and the final question of the exercise. So we are given a Fibonacci series. Okay, Fibonacci na enartham? I'll explain it once we find the answers. Okay, so if A1, A2, 1 in kuduthirukku. So I need to find my other terms. So I need A3, which means what is the relation? A3 is A, 3 minus 1 plus A, 3 minus 2. Wherever I have n, I'm going to substitute with the value of n, which is 3 in the first case. So I'll have A2 plus A1. A2 plus A1 and I am already given the values. So it is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So this is my A3. What is my A4? I need to find the values until 5. Yeah? So I need A4, which is A4 minus 1 plus A4 minus 2, which will be A3 plus A2. What is my A3? I just found out. 2 plus A2, which is already given, 1. So it will be 3. What will be my A5? A5 is A5 minus 1 plus A5 minus 2. So this will be A4 plus A3. So A4 and it is 3 plus A3 is 2. So this is 5. What does my sequence look like? 1, 1, 2, 3, 5 and so on. So what do you notice? What is the Fibonacci series? Edo or term. For example, the third term is the sum of the previous two terms. Okay? The fourth term is the sum of the previous two terms. So basically, whichever term you take, the answer will be the sum of the previous two terms. This is the Fibonacci series. You will also learn this in your computer science. Coding la பண்ணுவீங்க. Fibonacci, nu nariya varum. Okay? So this is your Fibonacci series. Basically, any number you take, it will be the sum of the previous two terms. Okay? Now you need to find the ratio of an plus 1 divided by an. Okay? For each and every value of n. So first, n equals 1. What will it be? A1 plus 1 divided by a1, which is a2 divided by a1. a2 divided by a1 and 1 divided by 1, which is 1. Okay? For n equals to a2 plus 1 divided by a2, which is a3 divided by a2, which will be what is a3 divided by a2? 2 divided by 1. So 2 by 1, which is 2. For n equals 3, a3 plus 1 divided by a3, which is a4 divided by a3. a4 oda value enna? 3 divided by 2. So it is 3 divided by 2. n equals 4. I'll have a4 plus 1 divided by a4, which is a5 divided by a4. So a5 divided by a4 and 5 divided by 3. Again, n equals 5. I need to find until the value of 5 for n. So I'll have a5 plus 1 divided by a5, which is a6 divided by a5. We have not found the value of a6, so I'll find that too. I'll erase this part. So a6 equals a6 minus 1 plus a6 minus 2, which is a5 plus a4. What is my a5? It is 5 plus 3. So 5 plus 3, which is 8. So the ratio will be 8 divided by 5. Okay, so these are my required ratios.